Hey guys, a little bit of an extra video mid-week kind of, well, end of week, well, mid-season, whatever, about this item, the very last one, Online Adventure, Series 21. It's going to be a bit difficult, but I'm going to try anyway, because as you can see, I already completed it. Now what you have to do to get that completed is go to Online Adventure, then Quick Play Adventure, and then select either Team Racing, where it's you with some other players against another team of players. I believe the top is 6 on each team. I think so. Or Team Games. The games as you know them, with players on both sides, yada yada yada. Or Free for All, where it's you against up to 11 other players, each for himself, no team, nothing. One of these three, and you have to drive them until I believe, sorry, you can also do Drift Adventure, where you do unranked Drift Adventure until you reach. Where is it in here? Yeah. Let's see. This. I believe it's this one, or if it's drift, this one. Has to get to level 3. I believe it is. Well, of course it doesn't say. That would be too easy. I believe it's level 3. Now, once you reach level 3, the game will say, oh my god, you unlocked Ranked Adventure. Then you go to the same tab, and then you go down to Ranked Adventure, where it will say qualifying adventures 0 out of 10 on whatever category you selected in unranked. Then you have to do 10 ranked adventures in one of these categories. Not, you don't have to do all of them. Say if you hate games, for instance, you don't have to do qualifying in that because, well, who wants to? But say you selected ranked team racing in the unranked, you leveled it up, and now you opened up for team racing qualifying. Then you have to do 10 team races, and it'll when you've done that, it'll say you qualified. And once you qualified in one of those categories, or indeed in drift, if that's your thing, I don't know why it would be, but whatever. Then, and only then, will this one say completed. Now, depending on your rank, once you qualified, you get points for winning, points off for losing. It'll calculate a league score for you. Now, your league score is based on the highest. So if you're level 11 in team racing, level 10 in games, and level 9 in free for all, you'll get the level 9 prizes and below, meaning you'll get this, etc., all the way down to 20 at the end of the series. Now, a series is 4 seasons. If you, the more cunning player may have noticed that each time summer starts, just before, a day before or so, the game gets an update. That's the next 4 weeks. And these league rewards run for 4 weeks, then you get all the prizes. So when the seasons change from spring to summer, you log in, yay, it's summertime. And let's say you were league ranking 9, like mine, it says, do you want to collect? And you get all these nice prizes. Like, for instance, a tartan skirt. Because reasons? I'm not sure. I don't. Yeah, And sometimes you get cars, and you get black wellies, money, and super wheel spins. Hooray! And some blue. What is blue abstract joggers? Really? Uh, and an abstract hoodie? Uh, you get a red pulse. Really? Oh my god. No, 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 no. Anyway, that's your prizes. Now, once you qualify, you're thinking, oh my god, do I have to do this every month? No, you don't. Once you qualify, you're qualified. Then, at the end of a series, you have to do one qualifying race. Doesn't matter what category. If you qualified in everything, you just have to do one in, say, team racing. That'll set this one to complete. Now about the cars to use. Oh my god. I've been asked, I don't know, a ton of times to do a video on the cars to use for online ranked gaming. And oh my god, I could do videos from now on till the end of time about that, because it all comes down to your driving style. And are you doing automatic gearbox? Are you doing manual? What kind of weather are you racing? What tracks are you racing? Yada, 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 yada. There are a few cars that I would say are, well, you have to have those. For instance, in S1 900 dirt racing, you have to have either the Ram TRX Concept or the Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale. Uh, Stuff like that. A800 off-road racing and dirt racing. Sometimes the Ford F-150, the 2017 one. The 2011 is crap, and so on and so forth. It's an impossible subject to get into, because no matter what I suggest, there's going to be somebody saying, well, this and this car, insert name of car, is way better than the one you picked. And yeah, it's silly. But a good piece of advice is watch what the others are driving. The guy who wins the races every time you're in there's always going to be one guy who seems to, I don't know, be running on pure nitro or something. There's always going to be one guy. Make a note of what car he's driving. Make a note of the weather you're driving in. Is it autumn? Is it raining? Is it summer? Is it dry? Is it what? Make a note of that. And also try to make a note of how does the car look. I mean, does it have wings? Does it have wide body kit? How does it sound? Does it sound like, I don't know, a ferry going tuk 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 tuk? Or does it go like, I don't know, a bee on steroids? And they'll give you a clue to what kind of engine he's using. And from that, you can more or less figure out something on that car. And you can do some testing and see, well, is this the car for me? Or is it not the car for me? And so on and so forth. It's really time consuming. I did once do. I had a period where, yeah, I figured I was going to find the fastest S1 900 rally car in the game. And I think it made around, I don't know, 600 tunes on around 250, 300 cars. And I drove all of them twice on my test rally road. Took an average of the times, both the lap and the total race time, and made a note of it. And I have a spreadsheet that's longer than I'm tall. It is very time consuming, and not that rewarding, to be honest. I did find out some things about handling, etc., and learned to tune a bit, of course, because, well, you learn. But it is very, 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 very time consuming, and the rewards can sometimes be extremely small. Um, just FYI. But that's basically it. Um, yeah, don't really know what else to tell you about that. Do I do online racing? No, not a lot. Why not? Well, yeah. On my videos, I look indestructible. I know that. Well, kind of. Anyway, I mean, I always win the races against the AI and the trial. Mostly, I win all three races, and most of that is down to pure luck because I don't win in ranked racing. I am at best medium, I'd say. I have done ranked racing where I was dead last, uh, like we're talking half a lap behind. And well, in my case, in my defense, I'd say I'm using an automatic gearbox because of my difficulties. I'm using a keyboard as a controller, if you didn't know, and it's not a gaming keyboard at all in any way. It's a 10-year-old Dell keyboard. So I'm sort of limited, is my excuse, and I'm sticking to it, so shut up. So I'm using an automatic gearbox, and what I've learned over well, almost years, well, year, that I've been playing is that a manual gearbox setting, if you know how to use it, will be roughly 1.5 to 2 seconds faster than using an automatic gearbox. So, already, before the race even starts, I'm 1.5 to 2 seconds behind. Meaning that I'll never be like in the top ranked, and I don't like losing by half a lap. And on top of that, there are quite a lot of people that actually cheat in the online adventure. A while back, I did a video on this. What's it called? Yeah, speed hack thingy, and showed you guys how using a simple program would allow me to hit a button on the keyboard while driving, and my car would be doing like Mach 1. Um, and well, when you know that's out there and you're driving in ranked online and the guy or guys ahead of you suddenly seem to find nitro packs all over the place, it gets really annoying. And it gets frustrating. So why would I? Also, um, well, I can't sit here all day. Um, although sometimes it feels like I do, but I can't. And whatever you may think, finding tunes every week is very time consuming, or it can be, because what I do when I get the races is I make a blueprint of every single race in every single week. So that's, let's see, well, that's three, uh, that's 6, 9, 12 blueprints on any week. Then I have to tune a car for each event and do all three races. That'll give me a baseline. And then I start tuning other cars for each event, running the races again and again. Am I getting faster or slower? Yada yada yada. Finding the best car. The point being, and I do this against unbeatable AI every time, because my theory is if I can beat them, if my tune is able to beat the AI on unbeatable, a new guy will be able to do it on highly skilled, even possibly with some time to spare. Um, so I try to find the best car that allows me to beat the AI by the biggest margin possible, so that a new guy can do it on highly skilled with some time to spare. And that is very time consuming. I promise you, it's very time consuming. Uh, but yeah, I try. And, uh, well, because of that, I simply don't have time to sit here. I do occasionally, sometimes, well, it happens that I have a life. Well, I've heard of people who has lives, and yeah, that takes a bit of time too. Um, so that's why I don't do much ranked racing. Um, yeah, but anyway, that was a very very long, very very strange explanation as to how you get this completed, but that is how. Um, what you will need before you go into ranked racing. You will need a B700 dirt racer, A800 dirt off-road and street, S1 900 dirt off-road street, S2 class in street, and all of these have to cover spring, summer, autumn, winter. Did that make sense? So you'll need, let's take S2 class. You're gonna need a road racer for summertime dry conditions. You're gonna need one for wet conditions, spring, autumn, and you're gonna need one for winter conditions. And the same with everything else. Do that before you start. So that's it, really. Yeah, I hope this is helpful. If not, I don't know. Uh, if you have any questions, please feel free to. Well, I was gonna say leave a comment on the video, but the comment notifications I get are sparse at best. I don't get very much money. Very much in the term of notifications. I should, but I don't. And do I forget to go check? Oh, yeah, I do. So, the best you can do is probably to find me on the Xbox chat. And yeah, my gamer tag, you get one guess. And yeah, if you guess wrong, then sucks to be you. Um, and yeah, just shoot me a question. I'm more than happy to answer anything you've got in the term of questions. If you need a tune for any car, if you got a car, I want to use this car in ranked racing. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! But I don't know what to tune. How to tune? What do I do? What do I do? Ask. I mean, if you ask for a custom tune for any car, say you want to take, I don't know, the Ford Focus off-road racing or something like that, drop me a note and I'll make a tune for you, no problem. Um, yeah. So good luck. You're gonna need it. That's it. Thanks for watching, and remember, please like the video and don't forget to subscribe. Oh my god. Thanks for watching. Bye.